Oh, badagri so afemla. Se metem yo re metem. Mabdomi ferai mabdomi yo. How should I go to moon? How should I go? Today, we are going to talk about finances, career path. What does God and the spirits set out for my chosen family to do, to embark on? What is my chosen family, Divine Collective, supposed to be doing? What is your calling? Or some of y'all know y'all calling. Maybe y'all supposed to have multiple incomes. Maybe you in your calling, but there's something else that God intended you to do and you're not doing it. Or you just need like a little confirmation, a little push. Like, oh, yeah, I know I'm supposed to be doing that. Right? Let's get on with it. God, spirits, wild orishas. What does my chosen family, what are the message that my chosen family need to hear when it comes to career, finances? What path are they supposed to be embarking on? Some of them know they're calling. Some of them are in their calling, but just need a little extra push. Let's get the gist of the message. And anything and everything, like I said before, you can always take it up with God. My society, you could take it up with our Ima and Abba. But for my returning viewers, new viewers, welcome. And let's see. Let's give us a gist. Give me 3 cards. The gist. Okay. Release expectation. Bottom of the deck, release expectations. In reverse. So that means my divine family you release expecting shit. Like you release the fact, okay, if I'm helping Billy and Billy is supposed to scratch my back, you release that shit. You realize when you do things for people, God is the one that's giving you your return. You know what I'm saying? Look at that, like tax return. God is the one that's delivering your tax return. God is delivering your promotion, your new house, your new man, your new wife, you know what I'm saying? You know there's a higher power that is helping you, that's directing your steps. Okay? I get the gist. The first pull is security guard, police officer. Anything dealing with the law enforcement, if you have that push to do, to be, or you need to finish your credits that's in college, or anything that means, law enforcement is your path. If you're feeling that you need to be walking around here protecting the civilians, that's what you embarked on. Okay? The first spread is basically, you know what you need to do. And that's mighty funny, it's mighty convenient, and very overwhelming. I just said, Some of you all know what y'all need to do. Some of y'all got the call, some of y'all got the push, but you just need a little confirmation. You need a little juice, right? So you're not two-faced. You know what you need to do, and you just need a little confirmation. You need like a little push, okay? Truth speakers. Truth speakers, you know you're supposed to speak the truth, whether if it's religion or what I'm doing, you're a seer and you just have to speak, and whatever resonates to the general population, it resonates to the general population. If it don't, one day they'll come back and see, hey, Pierre Bras said that. Miss Vincent said that. You get what I'm saying? True speakers, y'all not supposed to come out, spread the truth. Chosen family, we don't spread lies. We don't scam people. If you gotta tell a lie, we just don't say it at all. I get back to you. You understand? But we don't fabricate stories to make you feel good about yourself. Because at the end of the day, with us chosen, us spiritualists, when you come for a reading to a spiritualist, if there is something that I know if I tell you is going to hurt you or whatever, I'd rather not say. I'd rather not say. I say I get back to you. And that's majority of the times, God says shut your mouth, I'm going to shut my mouth. There is things like that. Yes. My chosen family, you know what it is. Like when you see something in a read or you see something, period, in a vision, and God tell you hush. God tell you hush. So, that does exist too. You can't keep secrets. The secrets card came upside down. Can't keep secrets. You gotta, you're a true speaker. You gotta call it for what it is. You gotta say it for what it is. Whether they like it or not. That's part of your calling. You're supposed to speak to the masses. I'm saying like you're on a stage. You're like on the stage. And you're promoting things or you're speaking to the masses. You know, you probably have a big arena. You know what I'm saying? You're speaking. Public speaking. I see that too. So you're going to get a contract for public speaking. Spirits is cautioning you. When you deliver bad news, you lose your money. When you, not bad news, when you're delivering fake news, when you're delivering lies, fabricate stories because you want more money, or you feel as though if I tell this person they're going to have a happy marriage, they're going to always keep coming to me for readings and I'm going to get money. The spirits, God, because the Ace of Pentacles came out, God is cautioning you not to do that. So when if you feel that your money is funny, that's because you need to check yourself before you wreck yourself. Okay? Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Okay? Again, I see justice. You're supposed to be in the courts, a judge, a lawyer, prosecutor, defender, or even you could be that clerk, typist. I see that. Make a career out of it. Okay? I see people working in the morgue. Dealing with the unalive. Morgue. Coroner's office. Taking pictures of crime scenes, forensic science. So if you feel as though you feel like you need to be in forensic science, that's the right way to go. Okay? We got all the mechanics out here. Construction. Construction business. Movement, like a truck. It's like construction trucks, like stuff, a big old truck that carry things to the construction site. I see that. Auto mechanics or driver. Driver, that could be Uber, Lyft, Amazon Flex, Amazon driver, things like that. Tractor trailers, okay? But dealing with vehicles and big trucks, that's what I see. Okay? I also feel like if you're dealing with hospital setting as far as pediatric, nursing, I see you changing that career. There's a lot of people in the chosen family community. You could have a 6-figure job, 8-figure, 7, whatever. I see you leaving it because you have to go to your calling. There's a lot of people that leave high-paying jobs, but they're going towards something that is fulfilled. Okay? If you work, I already did that. If you work, for instance, if you work at a hospital like the pediatric, maternity ward, you're going to start your own business as a doula. Okay? You may do it in your home if you have a big home for that. You might find a nice little building, okay? But you're going to be a doula. You're coming out of the hospital to your own business, being a doula. Okay? God says, look, whatever you choose, I'm with you. I got your back. So don't have fear. Just do what you have to do. Listen to your calling. Again, you're going to have multiple streams of income. That's law. That's law. I see an advocate. An advocate that advocates for women. Okay? It's giving women going through a lot of things, and they lose their self-esteem, they lose their self-worth, they lose their self-purpose in life. You're bringing life back into these women. That's what I see too. Okay? So when you have women that possesses a dereliction characteristics, you are bringing them back into the empress that they are, the queen that they are, the goddess that they are. I see you doing that business. I also see that if you're in a party life, you know, you like to party on the Tuesday, party on the Wednesday, that's about to be changed. That's going to be cut. Whether you're getting in the clubs for free or not, you're still going to be paying something. You're paying your energy. You're giving your energy away. And you're not getting nothing in return by being in these parties, and you're partying a lot. You know, you're drinking, you know what I'm saying? You're smoking, you're drinking, you're doing all types of low vibrational shit. You feel like it's low vibrational to you. That's cutting off. That's cutting off. You want to work on a farm or build a farm? That is that's for you too. I see that too. I see that you are going to embark on building a farm. I don't know if you get that type of loan from a USDA loan when they give you your own land, things of that nature. But yes, I do see that. Now, for my other side, my left-hand people, I'm hearing that you tend to use your left hand more than your right hand, or they want you to get out of that energy completely. Okay? This message is not going towards the Bokor, and this is not a message for anybody who has a left hand, but you're working for God. When you use your left hand, you're working for God. This is talking about people who works in the dark arts. Oh, that's all they do. That's all they do. You post something beautiful, they little evil eyes just like, I'ma fuck that up. This is for them. God is warning you. All that trickery shit you're doing, all that shit you thought that is going to sustain you till retirement, no. It's not working no more. All the trickery. It's done. It's done. There's two populations in this situation. Okay? The first population, God giving you a chance. That's why you're getting this warning. God giving you a chance. God is giving you a clean slate. Leave from the dark arts, hurting innocent people, while you still have a chance. All that teaming up with the next evil person to bring somebody down, and they innocent. You're teaming up with evil to attack God's child, God's daughter, God's son. He's warning you, and you've been getting warnings, and you're not adhering to the warnings because you think you're bigger than the law. Cool. Now that's the next population. The ones that think they're bigger than the law, they already chose their path. They know where they're going. They don't care. But God is saying, okay, all of your activities, all your way of getting money to sustain the money to continue doing the dark arts is going to be demolished, done, finito. You're going to be lost. You don't know which way to go, what direction to take. Where am I going to go? This is all I know. Then going back to the first population. But yet, when you're trying to repent, when you know you've seen, okay, I need to stop this shit because I don't like not having peace and money and all that shit. Now you have to fight with the devil. Because you his best little worker. You Santa's little helper, okay? How dare you? You're moving to the other team now. Okay. Now you gotta fight with the devil. This is a devil that got you in bondage. It's a devil that you possess. And now you're trying to get rid of it. That's a fight within itself right there. You know this devil that possessed your body. You know. But you're afraid of it. You're afraid to call its name to get rid of it. He's providing illusions. He's providing a lie. The devil is a lie. Okay? That's the ones who know what they need to do. They need to stop. And the devil is just holding on to them. But the other side, you have to pay the price. There's no coming back from that. So there's two general population when it comes to that. When you only work with the dark arts, you're not balanced. All you know is dark, 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 dark. Okay? That's what I have. So, again, I see forensic science. I see multiple streams of income. I see drivers, trucks, Amazon, owning your own trucking business. Hey, hello. Owning your doula business. Owning your own mortuary business. Okay? Our true speakers. Don't be so slave. Don't be a slave to the money that you're forgetting your moral compass. Okay? That's what I'm seeing. Ace of Coins. Don't be a slave to money. That you forget your moral compass. You forgot where you come from. You forgot who you are. Okay? Don't be greedy. That's a sin. My spiritual babies. My chosen family. Don't be greedy now. Don't be gluttony for punishment. That's a sin. Being glutton, having gluttony. That gluttony doesn't mean you only food. Gluttony for materialistic shit. Gluttony for money. Gluttony for punishment, meaning you want to play victim all the time. You like the feel of punishments because it gives you attention. Let's not do that, fam. Let's not do that. Let's pray and meditate on the 7 deadly sins that you know of, that you have, and the ones that you know that you unknowingly. Let's meditate and pray on that to get rid of it. Call out his name if you know his name. Okay? Search up the demonic names that make you have gluttony, that make you have greed, pride, ego. All right? My chosen family, that's what I have for you. If I feel the need to have a part 2, which is a live, of course I will let you know when. Of course I will let you know when to come by, come hang out with me sometimes. But right now, I just had this need to share with the masses. All right? So, till next time, my chosen family. Love, peace, chicken grease. I'll holler at you later. I will. Shall I go?